Well, finally some good news. About bloody time, eh? Let's begin. The article says that a trio of banks have all announced plans to slash rates, with the shift coming into effect from tomorrow, and the reductions will be applied to both new and existing customers, so every property owner will feel the benefit. And as house prices experience their biggest drop in 14 years, and of course high inflation remains set in, mortgage rates have been a key source of pain for Brits. But with demand for homes plummeting amid the cost of living crisis, lenders of course face a race to the bottom on the rates to attract a dwindling number of customers, and those buying or remortgaging with NatWest, for example, are now set to see a drop of up to 30% on certain mortgage products. Although, to be honest, it does make me wonder if other events may have exactly helped with that. Anyway, the bank's current cheapest 5-year fixed rate of 5.84% is expected to fall to, wait for it, 5.64% as of tomorrow. And it comes after a raft of other lenders took a hatchet to their rates as inflation declined from 8.7 to 7.9%. I personally think it's a little bit higher than that, but anyway. But that's not it, because HSBC Nationwide and TSB were among those bringing down the cost of servicing a mortgage as price rises begin to slow. Meanwhile, Prime Minister, or unelected Prime Minister as I like to call him, Rishi Sunak, has pledged to halve inflation by the end of the year. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he said he'd bring it down to 2% once upon a time, but I guess that's probably just me remembering wrong. But then again, who knows? Which, if halving inflation is achieved, could see further reductions in rates. The Bank of England Monetary Policy Committee is scheduled to meet on Thursday to determine the next steps and are expected to settle on a smaller increase in the base rate than previously predicted. Nationwide has also reduced its rates by up to 0.35%. Wow, how generous, eh? And HSBC has cut rates by the same amount. Meanwhile, TSB has lowered its fixed-term mortgage rates by up to 0.55%. Oh, what a time to be alive, eh? The banks have finally decided in their infinite wisdom to shower us with their generosity and slash their rates. Hooray! And of course, we can finally go back to buying and selling houses without feeling like we're being swindled at every turn. I mean, can you believe it? The rates are dropping and so are our jaws. But hang on, because we're not stopping there. Next on the agenda is those cheeky supermarkets. Because let's face it, it's time for them to stop taking a pee and reducing their prices too. Because, you know, who needs affordable groceries when you can feel like you're splurging on a gourmet meal every time you need to shop? Such a treat, isn't it? And lo and behold, apparently NatWest is preparing to bestow us with a staggering, wait for it, 0.2% discount on its 5-year fixed rate. The sheer magnitude of this rate cut will, I'm sure, be celebrating the streets over these minuscule savings, won't we? But maybe, just maybe, the reason why the banks are suddenly deciding to cut the interest rate could be what the banks are being threatened with in this video, which I'm guessing, you know, he probably didn't like much.